What is up, YouTube? Midwest 2 Review here, back again. Well, we got ourselves a new flyer from Matco. This is the episode 01 for 2021, January 2nd through the 24th, titled Pure Power. So I have not looked through this, so I don't know what is in here. We're going to learn today. As they say, you're going to learn today. Well, we're all going to learn today. See what's up with this new flyer. See what we like, what we don't like, and go from there. So, without further ado. So the first thing we got on the front here, you can see their ball joints, adapters, with the cups and everything. This is a nice set. I've heard nothing but good talks about this guy here. Coming in at $6.99. I thought it was somewhat higher in previous flyers. I don't know, maybe you guys know. They call it the King Kong of ball joints, and from what I've been hearing, that's probably appropriate. If you just want to get the cup kit, you can get the cup kit for your ball joint press for $3.99. There's your part number. But really nice set. If I did more ball joints, I would probably consider something like that, but yeah, I don't do enough of them on my own personal vehicles. And I surely don't like doing them on other people's vehicles. So we have our straight 1 horsepower straight die grinder. That's a lot of horsepower for a grinder. And also the 90-degree right angle one, coming in at $239 for the straight and $305 for the 90-degree or right angle. They're Infinium 12-volt cordless brushless power impact. This is the 3/8 version here, coming in at $229. Not bad. I don't own any Matco cordless, matter of fact. And as you guys saw, I just got the Milwaukee. Let me see if I can find it here in all my junk. Just picked up this guy here. Look at that. About ready to drop it. Just picked up that guy and added it to the collection. So no more impacts right now for me. But we also got the 12-volt 1/4-inch drive yellow ratchet. So nice to see Matco coming out with some other colors other than this played out burgundy color or whatever you want to call it. That's at $189. Power probes, $183 for this particular setup here. Comes with the case and the accessories, some basic lines that you'll need. And then we got the relay circuit tester set, $171.50. They're claiming this about a 10% savings overall. And then lastly, the Blue Point trailer tester. I see a lot of guys with various types of trailer testers. Some of them more rudimentary than others, but this one here is Bluetooth, so I guess it'll work with your phone or your iPad. That one's coming in at $71.95. So some of you trailer techs probably could benefit from that. We got our electronic brake force meter with dynamic load and simulation and circuit testing. This one here, I guess this is probably for all vehicles, not just simply trucks. I was wondering if this was perhaps specifically for trucks, but I guess it's probably for all vehicles, passenger cars, etc. $186.50 is what that's for. The 80 amp fuse and buddy tester coming in at $139. I could use something like that personally. Digital battery tester is $309. I just sold some of these, so you guys know what you paid for them. Not this particular one. I sold some Blue Points, and we weren't at that price, but they weren't as cool as this one either. So you get what you get, I guess, right? Diesel compression tester, $99. 130 amp battery alternator tester coming in at $159. That's pretty good. That's a tool that anybody can use, whether you're a DIY or a professional mechanic. Having the ability to test your battery and your alternator is ideal, and there's a lot of your friends and buddies and family members that could also benefit from that. So that's a nice tool to have. Diagnostic tool cleaner coming in at $12.95. So they're ratchets, right? So as you guys can see, not saying that I'm a fanboy or anything like that, but I do have some favorites. But the 3/8 drive, and I got Matco as well. Let me see here, pull that out a little bit more. 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 drive with the blue clay, awesome job. The Matco with the green and black. Let's see what else we've got. And then we've got a 3/8 drive flex head here, shallow or stubby one, kind of stubby, I guess. And then we also have the 1/4 inch drive, which is probably one of their best ones, locking flex head. And then we have this long bit driver one here as well. So I've got a few of them. I got a few. And I got like a Matco, it's a 1/4 drive body with a 3/8 drive head. Got one of those in there as well. But Matco anyway, got their 3/8 drive, 15-inch 88 tooth locking flex head ratchets. I like them. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna knock them. I know a lot of people out there like to knock them. One day they're knocking them, the next day they're rocking them. So, you know, it's kind of hard. I mean, stick to what you like, right? Or stick to a position, I guess, about what you like. But I like them. And they're $159. You can get the green, get the red, get the orange. I know Matco's coming out with some blue, and there's some other things they're coming out with as well that I've kind of heard about, but I'm not at liberty to say. So just keep your eyes, guys, on Matco ratchets. Cylinder leakage tester, $137. Not a bad price for that. 16-piece 72 tooth extra long metric combination ratcheting wrench set. I wonder, let me see here. Did they even tell you what the length is on these guys? Includes 8, 22, 24. So wow, it goes all the way up to 24. That's pretty nice. I imagine it skips some sizes there, as you can see, 21, 22, 24. But some of those other sizes are obscure and you don't use them anyway. I wish they told us what the longest wrench was, from like the smallest to the largest, because sometimes they claim to be extra long or long pattern, and they're not as long as you would like. So just something to think about. On this page here, we've got our 2-piece flush cut plier set coming in at $111. I got the snap-on version of the smaller pair here, and the two complaints I have. Number one, they're made in Spain. Nothing against the Spaniards, but I prefer it be USA. And number two, the rubber grips like to come off. I don't like that either. So let's see here. Oh, there it is, guys. So we have that. If you guys want to see an example of that, let's see if I can pull it out. These guys here, $54.95 for the 8-inch and $45.50 for the 4-inch. I like mine. I use it a lot. It's got blemishes and wear and tear on it now, but this is really great, especially on BMWs, because if you don't, when you're like doing tune-ups and things of that nature, you have to remove a lot of the cowling and a lot of the panels and stuff like that to kind of get to some of the bolts that are, or fasteners that are far back in. And so this is nice if you don't like take them out in advance and kind of leave them, you know, half in, half out. These are really nice to kind of reach back there and do a little bit of work. It can be somewhat interesting to use at first because it's so long and you're so far away to kind of get that balance and feel right. But once you're on a fastener and securely on a fastener, they work really, really nicely. So it was either to get this one here or get a Harbor Freight. I think Harbor Freight has something similar, I believe. I don't have any Harbor Freight in this box. Let's just put it that way. The folding bolt cutters, I saw these on the truck. I don't have a need for them. I've got some old HKJs from back in the day. I don't need a bolt cutter. I'm not planning on breaking anything. And I'm not cutting any type of wire or rod that's not going to be that thick anyway. So, but if you are, $129.95. New box, new year, guys, or vice versa. So their 4S, I guess, is starting out right, coming out of right out the gate with the 4S, the 6S, the Revel, and the Revel X. I've seen all of those on the truck. Very impressed with the Matco boxes. Thought about trading in my Jamestown 773 service cart, but no, I'm not going to do that right now. I don't know when I'm going to get a large professional series box. I do have my Snap-on KR562, but that's nostalgic. So I don't know when I'm going to get an updated box, if ever, right now. But yeah, if you're interested, guys, I know the 4S, the 4S and the 6S are really, really well-made boxes. That's the one thing, besides some of the other stuff that Matco sells, that they do themselves. and they do a really, really nice job at it. Matco does a great job at building their boxes. Eight-piece 6-point front end axle nut set. That's nice to have. I had a set like that. They call that a hot item, so they must be really either selling really nicely or is it a great price. They don't say either way, but apparently it's a hot item. So what that means, I don't know. But that's a nice set to have. Like I said, once again, if you're a DIY, you need to get yourself an axle set, especially if you're going to be changing wheel bearings and doing any type of suspension work. You need to have that set, or have some big sockets in general that'll fit your vehicle. Harmonic balancer installer set. I've never done a harmonic balancer. I don't know that I don't know. I like to get into some weird things, so maybe I would, but I don't know. It's one of those kind of things. Something like this I may try to find used, but that's coming in at $234. Chisel punch set, coming in at $143. Not bad. It says they're USA made. I don't know who's making those. Maybe you guys may know, but they are coming in at they are USA made. Comes in with 3/32 all the way up to 5/8 of an inch. 3-piece 1/4-inch hex shank quick change locking driver set. I believe I want to say that who was it? Justin Dow, I think, covered these in a video. I believe it was Justin Dow that did that. But anyway, these look really nice. I think that's something that I'm going to end up getting myself. I don't know about the price. I may try to see if my dealer can work out something with me to kind of get them a little lower, because 81 bucks is a lot, but that's a nice setup, and it would be very nice to have that, especially with that new Milwaukee 1/4-inch hex drive ratchet or impact that I just purchased. Got to play around with this on the truck. I think these lights are made by the same manufacturer, and I'll show you guys here. And you're gonna laugh at this, but it seems like it's very similar with everything, including the button placement, the clear door that mine's broke off, the ability to check your battery level. The whole same setup is like almost identical. And this is like a cheap $20 light that I got from a grocery store called Aldi's, and this light is freaking awesome. I've had it, I've used it a lot. You can see it's got overspray on it. It's been dropped, it's been used heavily, and the battery works really, really well. I've had it for about a year. No complaints for a $20 light that's 2,000 lumens. I mean, seriously, you could buy like 10 of these and you'd be good to go. All right, so this one here is coming in at 68 bucks. This is 500 lumens for 68 bucks. So, I mean, I don't know. That seems a little low. LED, this is the lumen pin light here. It's 85 bucks, 150 on the floodlight setting and 100 on the spotlight setting. Pistol grip pliers coming in at $49.95. If you ever done any tie rod ends, which I've done 1,000,001 of those, seems like $234. It's nice to get a complete set of those. I've gone to, some people may say, well, you can rent them at O'Reilly's, so you can rent them at AutoZone or Advanced Auto, any auto parts store. Yeah, you can, but sometimes they don't have all the sizes you need, and that can be an issue. I would always recommend verifying what size you need prior to either renting and or buying a set. But for me personally, I much prefer to buy a set, and after doing a couple jobs for people, you know, that set will pay for itself. The magnetic pads, guys, these are freaking awesome. I have them. If you've seen any of my content, you would know that I've shared them on my channel and on my Instagram page. I'll show you if I can get it off my box. I'm not going to set it down, but here you go, because it'll grab everything out of the drawer, every ratchet, it'll pull it apart. These things are awesome, absolutely awesome, and they are strong, very, very strong. I'll show you guys here, right there. I mean, no problem whatsoever. It sticks to the box. It holds up all your tools. No issues. If I can turn it around, it's kind of hanging, but there you go. I mean, it holds up your ratchets, no issues, not a problem. Screwdrivers, whatever you got. If it's metallic, it's holding it. So if you guys don't have one of these, you need to get yourself one, and you can roll it up so you don't lose anything. And like they show here, anything from screws to pliers, wrenches, screwdrivers, If it's cylindrical, it holds it really, really nicely. So you can get yourself 11 by 19 for $39, a 5.5 by 18 for $25, or an 8 by 11 for $19.95. And I can't remember what size I've got. That's probably the larger one. That's probably the 11 by 19, I believe it is. Really, really nice. I've had mine, like I said, for about 3-4 months, maybe a little bit longer, and works out really well. Hammers coming in. The big Thor here at $199.95 is a 14-pound sledgehammer. So that's for some serious work there for some big boys out there. Flashlights, guys. Stream lights. They got a whole plethora of different stream lights. Some of these, like, they're newer to the market. The Cyclone here is coming in at $90.95. It's 9.5 hour runtime on low, 400 lumen. You also have these Flipmate USB style rechargeable lights here, $125.95, and they're coming in at 500 lumens, and you can fold them around probably 130 degrees, or no, actually 180 degrees of rotating pleasure. The Citron or Styron switchblade light coming at 110. It is 5 lights: drop light, hands-free light, UV light, bright light, CRI light. Durable, 180 degree folding ability. It does not tell me what the lumens is on that one, so I can't comment on that. The Switchblade piggyback light, so you can set it up and recharge it, hang it off your box, whatever you want to do. It says it's coming in at 200 lumen. I imagine that one's probably 200 lumen as well. Oh no, that's actually for that. It doesn't tell you what it is for this. That's kind of odd. But your headlamp here, the Enduro, is coming in at $65.95, and it's 200 lumens. A lot of guys like the headlights. A lot of guys like the neck lights. Kind of all over the place. Satisfaction guaranteed, guys. 1/2-inch drive. Now, that is a deal. 1/2-inch drive. I'm going to pick it up on that. These are the Matco ADV brand. So it's their offshore brand. Coming in at $109.95. The metric set includes 10 through 19, plus 21, 22, and 24. That's a good set to have, guys. Sure, you can go out to Harbor Freight and you can buy some for like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever. Or you can just go ahead and buy them off the tool truck. That way, if you ever break one, which is probably highly unlikely, you can warranty directly back on the truck. You can also get yourself the SAE set, 1/2-inch drive, coming in at $99.95. And that set includes, let's see here, 3/8 all the way up to 1 inch. Pretty cool, pretty comprehensive set. And those are the stubby sets, okay? If you want yourself a power bank, I have a couple power banks myself, primarily for charging my phone. I travel around the world for work, so I like to have a lot of these when I go places. $27.95, you know, you can get one for yourself, get one for your kids. If you got teenagers, your wife or girlfriend, whatever, these would be a great little gift to get. You go in the truck, you spend a little bit of money for you, spend a little bit of money on them. Everybody's happy, and there's pretty stylish colors at that too. They got their, obviously their wear, you know, clothing and stuff like that. Your Oakleys, your hats. We're not gonna really go through all of that. License plates, although I do sell a pretty nice snap-on license plate. So if you guys are interested in one, you want to see what they look like, check on my Instagram. You can see what I've been selling. Matco bottle opener. Hey, if you are interested, get yourself a Midwest 2 Review bottle opener. Help support the channel. Let me see, do I have one? I gotta mark it myself. You guys can't give me any crap for that. I gotta mark it myself now. I mean, I'm up here talking about Matco, not getting paid by Matco. Yeah, guys, get yourself a Midwest 2 Review bottle opener. These are really, really nice. 14 gauge steel right here out of the USA. So we make these, we provide them to you, ship them. You can get, if you buy more than one, we give you a discount. You buy one, 12 bucks, that covers your shipping costs. I'll get it to you within a week. So if you're interested, guys, get yourself one of those Midwest 2 Review bottle openers, guys. Help the channel out, help me out, help me pay for all these tools I've been buying here lately. And once again, more clothing, hats, beanies, long sleeve, short sleeve. You guys get the deal. And then lastly here, we've got the versatility set here. It's the Power Pro Tech Modular work light. Ooh, that is pretty cool. So it looks like you have a power bank there to recharge all the lights individually, and then you can take that out and kind of put the lights where you want. They do have clips so you can hang them, kind of position them throughout the vehicle. That way, if you're working on various aspects of the engine or underneath the body or the frame, you can have multiple lights at your disposal, and they can all work simultaneously. So total runtime is about 3 hours on high, 6 hours on low. They are IP54 and IP65. What that means is that that's rated for the ingress of dirt, contamination, moisture, drop from certain heights, etc. Just kind of tells you how well they're built. 1000 lumens on high, 500 lumens on low. That is nice, coming in at $249.95, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. This is the Matco Tools Flyer for January 2021, January 2nd through the 24th. Pure power, guys, pure power. So hope you guys like this review. I know it was longer than I would have liked, but I wanted to give you a nice comprehensive view of this catalog. Hopefully we're the first ones to drop it. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Thank you guys for continually supporting me. Sorry. Make sure that you follow me on the Instagram at Midwest_tool_review. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. I do try to get to all my comments. Make sure that you subscribe and check that bell, guys, to be sure that you catch all the latest drops that I do simultaneously. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm coughing. I need water. Peace.